All right, so it's been a little bit since we've done any of the body stuff, but we pulled the cab off, got the new firewall installed. There's no drip rail on it yet, but it's all finished welded. It's just got to be the bodywork portion of it done, and it is fit to the engine, so it's a snug, tight fit. I've still got to do a little bit of notching just to give me some room to play, because like this coil pack on number 8 cylinder is a little bit far back there, but in the end it's going to be different valve covers and relocating the coils anyway. I got the dash out, which is a chore, especially doing it by yourself. Not very fun. We did, while we had the cab off, pulled the entire floor, put the new floor on, and before we welded anything, just kind of bolted it in place. The back section still needs to be welded from the bottom. I've got the new A-pillar bottoms end and the rocker on. I've got that cab corner on, but it needs quite a bit of work. It turns out that the cab was hit, and I tried to straighten it out as much as I could, but the cab was hit here, which kind of did a draw effect on it, so probably gonna have to do some stretching to get it right, but that's okay. Still got to do this cab corner, but this rocker's in. I just kind of got it in some cheap rattle can primer for now. The door hinges have been rebuilt. This side's still got to get cut and welded, but we're going to reskin the doors this weekend, so everything's coming along good. And I got the single little bar in the front for now. So I did get a new radiator, and I don't know if I showed the brakes. The brakes are on. The brake kit was actually really easy to install. The radial fitment's the best way that I've had to do any of the calipers so far. So this is a radiator that I got from Summit on their outlet store, and I think it's a $1,200 radiator that I got for $500. So good steal there. And I got the fuel pump, so another steal from the outlet. But that's it for now. So I'm gonna do a little work and try to get the front tubes located on the IRS, so that when my dad gets here on Saturday, he's bringing the corner balance scales, and we're gonna kind of get some rough weights, kind of figure out some transfer, so I can get a set of coilovers ordered to start figuring out the mounting for the cantilever setup. So no springs yet. I mean, I want to get, I know it sounds stupid, but I want to get as close as I can to weight before I do anything like that. So yeah. So, oh, and another thing, the roof cap. After kind of messing around with it a little bit, we found out that the roof cap had a pretty good hole in it, and instead of trying to repair the hole, you could just replace it for pretty cheap. But when I got the dash out, I found all this rust, which there's no pitting. It's actually all just pretty surfaced. So the cab is going to get bead blasted and then shot in enamel. So I'm not really too worried about it, but if I'm already going through this extent on it, I might as well get it right now. So more to come though. Thanks for joining.